What's going on, recliners? Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. Today, we'll be checking out another episode of The Sopranos, Season 6, Episode 10. Now, the last episode definitely had some twists and turns, more so with Christopher. So pretty sure that his now wife, that was the first time we saw her on screen. Now, I'm recording this before the previous episode is live, so I won't be able to see any comments yet of whether or not I'm an idiot and just completely missed her, or if that was in fact the case, that was the first time we saw her. But not only that, she's freaking pregnant. I mean, I guess Mazel Tov? I don't know. So yeah, I mean, that happened. Gonna be interesting to see how he is at being a father and a husband. Considering we only saw this new girl for, I don't know, maybe 3 minutes total of the episode, there still really hasn't been enough time for him to beat on her yet, but sadly, I'm sure that'll come at some point. We also had the, carnival fair, whatever the thing was that they were putting on for the community, which, I mean, not a bad thing. Unless, of course, you have someone like Paulie behind it, who's a penny-pinching prick. And, yeah, he didn't want to pay for the crown, which it was like a 100-year-old tradition. I kind of get that part, just because the priest was squeezing him for an extra 40 grand. I mean, yeah, that really wasn't cool. But he also skimped out on the carnival safety equipment, and it caused Janice to, granted, overreact during the ride malfunction and put a little rift between him and Bobby. But considering the other news that he got in that episode, I don't really think he cares so much about that part, and more so that he may have prostate cancer. Now, don't get me wrong, it's going to be terrible if he does in fact actually have it, but he's like already putting himself into a panic, wondering what if. Of course, though, we didn't get the results in that episode, so I don't know if we'll get him in this one, whether or not he does in fact have it, but yeah, he definitely spent that last half of the episode worrying, and I can't blame him. Yeah, for the doctor to say, oh, you may have this, and we gotta wait for the results, it's gonna be a couple of days. The mind is a powerful thing, and yeah, probably putting him all up in a freaking tizzy. So much so that he actually went back to his non-biological mother for some comfort, and I guess that's kind of sweet, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. So we're going to go ahead and check this one out. Before we do, as always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. So yeah, let's check out Season 6, Episode 10 of The Sopranos. Oh yeah, I forgot about this poor guy.
The Sacramonies. I've been doing this yard over there a year and change now. How much longer do I have to keep doing this on the arm? But
you're a selfish prick, Sal.
Oh, get the hell out of here. So this guy can't make a freaking living. He's just stuck forever doing the yard work. Such bullshit.
The feds have reached a complete accounting of your worth. They even tracked down the 180 grand in Boca Raton under your father's name.
Damn, they're thorough.
Condo in Deal Beach at 450. Maserati, Ginny's Yukon.
What? Didn't Christopher buy the Maserati?
To raise the idea again of cooperating.
That's like asking a person where you're coming from to become a f***ing Nazi.
Oh, damn.
Because frankly, I don't represent turncoats.
What the hell's she doing now?
What happened to my stuffed pork loin?
You ever hear a knocking? Bacala's got no f***ing genes at all.
You never miss a chance to shit on him, do you? I don't know why you just can't admit that you blame us that you got shot.
Unfortunately, I have only myself to blame.
Nah, he was chilling out on his boat.
Well, you blame me for something.
Jan, the baby.
You know, marrying the boss's sister, usually it's a step up.
Oh, now I see what this little visit's all about.
Merciless ridicule about his weight, about his model railroading.
He's a grown man!
And let the guy have his hobby.
I know I annoy people. I think about you lying in that hospital bed.
To be fair, she did. She does care about him.
No matter how much help I gave, you'd still be here and complaining.
I mean, something tells me that she really doesn't give a shit about Bobby and what, how he's treated in the family, except if he's a captain, he'll make more money and a better life for her.
Okay, thanks.
And we didn't see him last episode either. Wonder what he's been up to.
I knew there was a reason you wouldn't let me read the galleys of your book.
Hold up.
Is he gonna have to be honest about why he's actually in town?
I ask you to share my home and you can't even be straight with me.
Nah, he has to be gay with you. Bad joke, I know.
Some shit went down. I had to leave. My home, my contracting business.
Wife and kids?
I miss home so bad my heart's a f***ing lump.
Wife and kids, of course.
I've been divorced for a few years.
Where do they think you are? Maybe I can help you get work. I know some people could always use a good handyman.
Does he even really know how to do actual construction or just sit in a lawn chair and collect money?
God, he's such a mope.
Well, what the hell do you expect?
Jenny, that kitchen, his room, the light.
And it's embarrassing. I spend most of my time upstairs.
We're both grown-ups. I'd rather go with my own instincts.
She's still jealous.
I found a woodland mountain, 27-inch peak, clump foliage, and snow.
Rafe's brother's making a music video. They got dry ice.
I don't think I've commented on it before, but it's crazy how much bigger he's gotten throughout the seasons. I know, yeah, people grow up, they get older, but still.
See the great cloud hanging around your head.
You were going to talk to the building inspector.
Next I'll get chill on it.
Was that actually true, or is he just making up some BS?
Promise and calm, I'd lean on this inspector and completely went out of my head.
That answers that.
Ah, the Lord of the Lenses.
Actually, we just started carrying these.
A rollerball.
You want a classic fountain?
Nah.
I was told your ears only.
Well, that's why he didn't get a pen.
No.
He's f***ing with you, Anthony.
Johnny's a silent partner in this heavy equipment leasing thing in New Orleans. He'd love you to contact these brothers, the owners, and turn it into cash.
Me?
Says Phil Leotardo shouldn't be involved.
Little hostility between Sack and Leotardo. Yeah, maybe he does actually know how to do a little work. Maybe I spoke too soon. Already taking a nap.
What do you mean?
Dinner.
I am interviewing a new contractor for my spec.
Was she coming here now?
I picked up a couple sandwiches from Italianissimo.
You know, your father did this house. And it was more than decent workmanship.
Yeah, I don't think she'll go back to working with her dad.
And I like that she has these little projects and charities, what have you. Even in bed, she's a million miles away.
Well, she's actually working. It's not a little project.
I would financially back her spec house, and she would have more of a don't ask, don't tell policy towards my work and my recreational life outside of the home. And Janice came to visit me at work. My dad used to drop us off there when he had to run errands. I was mean to her and her husband.
What did you say?
She's not wrong, but Most of the time, she does deserve it.
Even when they told me that Uncle June might need diapers, I thought about Bobby having to change them.
Yeah, he is a little unfairly harsh on Bobby. He's actually nice.
Well, not never. She was my older sister. I thought she was pretty cool. And I remember one time my parents left her in charge. Well, she stood in the hallway and she tape recorded me and Bob having a fight. I've been coming here, what, I don't know, 5 years now, and you still don't understand what it means to tape somebody in my family? You still don't get this?
Oh, yeah, that's a very good point.
The coffee with the chicory.
Yeah, all right. Just say the thing I asked you to do. The coffee with the f***ing chicory.
Bad news is that he wants 10 cups for himself, not 7.
It's not like he has a choice. Fire call?
Coming with you.
Okay.
Anybody go get him? There's an arcing wire hanging. These assholes skipped the conduit when they remodeled. What the f did I tell you?
You, the guy who's gonna get cooked.
Okay, now let's cut the bullshit, get the water turned off, and pump out the damn basement.
Yeah, I actually really don't understand the hostility there.
Every day it's there. You have to have a passion, really.
I got these bad hips. Hey, Dots. $5 a point. Who's in?
Nah, it's almost midnight.
He's high on the adrenaline rush.
Night, boss.
You a winner or a loser? You're making a big mistake.
Do him now.
Jesus, no. Please. No, please.
Don't do it. Dude, come on.
You're gonna have to find a buyer and deliver John's half to me. Not in about 30 days.
Floated me 50 grand. 50. Next thing I know, he's buying in for $500,000.
He helped you expand. Now it's time to cash in.
15 years, a womanly company, but I had to come all the way to New Jersey to get truly.
So do we got a problem here?
No, sir. I'm buying a boat. Well, we're very different people.
Looks like you may have a little bit of a problem. Bobby calling with the news.
Yeah, my sister called with the breaking news.
But they're optimistic.
Right, doctors. It's always good news till it ain't.
Well, actually, T, I've been dealing with some shit. Cancer, tell you the truth.
He did actually have it.
Well, you all right? Hair and shit?
Knock wood, huh? Must have done good things in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far.
Should have seen him. Had a patch over his eye like Hathaway. He was really rattled.
Be a candidate for a brain transplant.
To his credit, all he was thinking about was straightening out for the week.
What? Don't give me that look.
Dude, why are you freaking victim blaming so, like, what the hell, man?
Have you seen the discovery evidence?
You came to us. The house, her IRA, the Yukon, the deed on the daughter's condo. And 12 years.
Crazy how that stuff works out. Behind closed doors, just wheeling and dealing, making deals.
Where's Bob and Tom?
I asked them to bring wine. We'll see how long that takes.
Fucking blowing them out.
As long as they don't beat the spread.
I'm actually kind of surprised that Tony isn't more angry that one of his guys got robbed.
What channel's that on?
Some people aren't too cheap to buy the satellite package.
Sit down.
Ooh, the angsty teenager.
Do you want to go get a job? Go ahead. Now go finish your Spanish report before dinner.
Wow, it's rare. Janice actually does something I could respect.
My brother-in-law almost got his f***ing eye put out. Jesus Christ, it's one thing after another with her family. Attracts drama. She creams over the misery.
Oh, I didn't need that image.
When we were growing up, she had something, you know? She had beautiful hair and she was built.
Sounds a little like jealousy.
No guy wants his sister to be the town pump. First it's my mother, now I want to my sister?
Normal. Not sick.
In fact, it was probably mutual.
Oh, Jesus Christ. She fought it out with my mother and finally took off. First minute she could.
Abandoned him.
She laughed at all this shit. Then it trips over and she's back and she's one of us and she wants her piece. Well, let me tell you.
Thought I'd make a little dinner, like we do back home. You gotta wait for that.
Gotta get the main course before you hit up dessert.
But it was only because I was worried, you know? Something could happen to you.
It's a nice thing.
I love you.
Damn. How much time has passed? Like, since he got there?
10:30. Gotta be. Hour and a half. 10 to 11. Maybe 5 of.
I've had those days.
11:30. Has to be. Look at the angle of the sun.
Except you counting down the hours, it's probably only been like 20 minutes since he's been on the job.
Now.
Me!
Oh, man. Was this just gonna be his life now? He completely abandoned his wife, kids.
Vincent!
Oh, he just dipped.
But they're gonna recommend 15 years and 4.1 million.
15 years.
You're a young man. In 15 years, you'll be 67. The golden years.
I'll take it.
You don't want to talk with Ginny first?
I'll state my case.
Not the best idea.
No mocha mix?
I was looking forward to fresh blueberries this morning, but Mom hasn't shopped. Finn asked me into the city to see a movie, but then I didn't want to go, and I told him he could go if he wanted to, and he went.
She looks and sounds different here.
No.
Maybe just sad.
I don't even know what he's thinking lately. He spends more time at Jeffrey's apartment than with me.
I love how he had to start the microwave first before consoling his daughter.
Your mother.
Like, leave me out of it.
Maybe he thought you wanted him to go. I mean, you did say it. You talk to your mother about this shit. Did you go see that guy at the building department yet?
I was gonna go on Friday when the schedules are looser.
Well, don't.
Smooth.
What you doing parked out here?
Excuse me? I'm getting my mail. You're driving like a maniac.
Let me get the damages here, and I'll be on my way.
We should file a police report. My place is just up the drive there. We'll call the police. They'll come right out.
Is he gonna try and take off on him or do something bad? Something bad it is.
It's gonna be too much effort.
But John was really counting on us. He changed the terms.
What, a bigger piece for his fat mouth?
Actually, but it's the house. He wants you to unload it to his sister. He'll knock 2% off his finder's fee, and he'll make sure those pricks sell.
I gotta sell the idea to Ginny somehow.
I mean, she did say that she doesn't even go downstairs. That place is too big for her for the next 15 years.
Sorry about that.
Did he bring him a gift?
Cash.
So how hard did he lean on the guy? So that's it? You just give up? I don't think I ever heard that before. And they let people build those atrocities?
They could cut down on the echo and warm it up.
I'd rather we spend where we have to right now.
Sacramone allocuted in federal court, admitting at least a 10-year connection with La Cosa Nostra.
Nauseating. He should have stood trial like a man.
Yep. Can definitely see them being upset about that.
Johnny Sack pleaded guilty. It was just on the radio.
Hey! I guess he didn't buy it. He was just paying him for it.
It's a seizure order for all assets belonging to John Sacramone.
Of course he sold it. I paid a f***ing 25 grand cash.
Don't keep talking like that. I'm gonna get a truck out here for you.
Hope he dies in there.
You know how this looks? I've been meaning to ask you, I was just wondering. Well, now that Mrs. Sacramone is guilty...
Oh, nope, you're gonna have to keep taking care of Janice now.
He pled guilty, Sal. Okay?
Yeah, okay. So about the yard.
You're done with that. Come on. Let's go check out these DVDs.
Oh, wow. You'd think he'd ditch the car by now.
Well, where's Christopher?
He went out to an AA meeting.
I just wanted to say thank you.
It's okay, Janice. Really.
Jan. No one knows what goes on in my head. What?
I don't even think she knows what goes on in her own head.
Oh, honey, it's okay.
It's okay.
All right, guys. So just got finished up with episode 10, and this is another one I don't really know where to begin. I guess I'll start with Vito. He was starting to make himself a nice new little life with his fireman buddy. Was it Johnny Cakes? He was even trying the actual blue-collar job life, and yeah, definitely not for him. He's supporting his man, rolling up on fire calls with him, and I mean, I still don't really get why he got upset at Vito for doing that. And he's like, I don't want to see you get hurt. It's like, if it's one thing if he's running into a burning building to rescue a baby or something, like he's not a firefighter, like, okay. But, dude, he took 4 steps up a ladder and cut a couple wires. Like, whatever. But they both said, I love you to each other. Now, I don't recall how long and how much time they actually spent together. But, I mean, I guess when you know, you know. For Vito, though, he's not about that life. He needed to get back home. He missed it. And while he may have enjoyed Johnny's company, yeah, it wasn't for him. And on his way home, in a stupidly drunken driving accident, yeah, wrecked up his car a little bit. Poor guy should have just taken the money and let him go, but nah, instead ended up with a bullet to the head. So now that he's back in town, gonna be interesting to see what happens. We also have Johnny Sack. He pled guilty, took the plea deal, and again, it's just amazing what goes on behind closed doors in the justice system. Just the wheeling and dealing, just making sure both sides get something out of it. I guess it works, but he got 15 years and pretty much all his assets seized, but enough for Ginny to live somewhat comfortably for the next 15 years. And I get it sucks. She's losing her house. It was fairly new, though. I think he bought it back in like season 4 or something like that. But it's not like it was the home that they raised their family in or anything like that. Still, yeah, tough to see it go. And it also symbolized her life essentially going. Her husband's going away for a long time now, but she herself said she doesn't even go downstairs anymore. She doesn't need that big house to just, by herself. So it makes sense that Tony would work that in for the, in the deal. And yeah, I mean, he really didn't have a choice. He went to Tony and basically had to accept any terms that he wanted. And I guess something clicked for him, and he's like, all right, let me do something nice for my sister. And yeah, he helped get her the house. Meanwhile, poor Bobby. He's just doing his job, doing his rounds, and he's getting victim shamed. Oh, they should, he should have known better to go into that part of Newark, by himself that hour or whatever, however they phrased it. It's like, dude, you're not concerned that, some group of kids just, hit up and robbed one of your guys? I don't know, I guess at the end of the day, he still got paid, so it's whatever, but you'd think you'd want to send a message and retaliate. Forget the fact that he's your brother-in-law and you shit on him all the time. It's like, that's business. And if word got out that, oh, you can just hit up the Soprano crew and nothing's going to happen to you and you can get a big score, it's like that. I would assume that'd be bad for business, but maybe he'll change his tune later on. We'll have to see. Now, while he may have helped Janice out this episode, he certainly didn't help out Carmela. It's like, dude, like, not only does it make her happy, keeps her busy, she feels like she's doing something with her life rather than just making sure the house is clean, your laundry's done, there's food on the table for you, that sort of BS. It's like, it would also make you guys money, like, and just, why can't you help her out? It's crazy. And then, his daughter, Meadow, she's having a rough time, and he didn't give a shit. He just was more concerned about whatever he was heating up in the microwave. Overall, definitely a good one. A lot of things were put into motion now, and gonna be interesting to see how they all progress and unfold. But for today's video, guys, that's gonna do it. If you guys enjoyed it, as always, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. Thank you guys for watching, and until the next one, I'll see you guys soon.